Hi everyone, it's Christopher from Riley Blake Designs, and I am so excited because the holiday season is in full swing. One of my favorite things to do during the holiday season is wrap gifts, and this year I've decided to use fabric. It's the Japanese art technique of using fabric to wrap gifts and carry goods. It's called Furoshiki and it's centuries old. It's also a sustainable alternative to paper wrapping. So to get started, you need the following supplies. You need some fabric, and I pulled together this beautiful palette because it's going to look so good under my Christmas tree. You're going to need a rotary cutter and a ruler to cut your fabric. You're going to need some small snips to trim any loose threads. You're going to need some accoutrement to decorate the top of your box. You're also going to need your gifts. And then finally, a couple of other sewing notions like an iron and a sewing machine. So let's get started. So I've went ahead and pre-cut my fabric. And you're probably wondering, is there a rhyme or a reason to how you can cut your fabric for your gift? Well, it really depends on the size of your gift, but generally you need 2 to 3 times the longest side of your gift to be able to tie everything up and make it super pretty. So I've pre-cut my fabric. Now I'm going to hem the edge. So we're going to take our fabric square or rectangle, depending on your gift, and we are going to hem the edges. And I'm just flipping and pressing with my iron. You could use a seam guide here if you wanted to, but I'm kind of winging it because I tend to wrap my gifts the very last minute. So give this a good press. Okay, now we're going to take this to our sewing machine. And there's a few ways that you could do this. You could do a simple straight stitch, you could do a zigzag stitch, you could do a decorative stitch. It's totally up to you. On this one, I'm just going to do a straight stitch. And I'm going to use my sewing machine foot here to kind of guide me. I'm coming in about 1/8 of an inch. The other thing you could do is you could do 2 pieces of fabric right sides together, sew all of the edges, flip it out, stitch it closed, and that way you have a front and a back. And then I'm going to trim my loose threads. And I have already finished the other side, so this looks really good. Now I'm ready to wrap my gifts. Okay, so let me see what I want to do first. Oh, how about this square one? And I'm using our quilt kit boxes. So these are beautiful keepsake quilt kit boxes. This red is beautiful for Christmas. And the awesome thing is they're environmental friendly as well. So whoever you're giving this gift to, they can reuse it. I know I use these at home for my sewing notions. Let's see, this one is probably this size. Yeah, this looks right. So I'm going to put my gift right there in the center. I'm going to tuck the fabric in. So everything's nice and neat. And then I'm going to bring up my edges or my sides. And I'm going to tuck everything in like I would if I was wrapping with paper, so it's nice and neat. Okay, and then I'm going to grab the sides and do a little tie. I'm going to keep fussing with it here just to make sure everything's exactly like I want it. And then I think I'm going to tie this one more time. Oh my gosh, this looks so cute. Well, it's not done because we need to add our trimming, or as I like to call it, the accoutrement. So let's see what I have here. I have this cool snowflake is fun. So you're just going to tuck that guy in there. And then maybe some of these little sparkly doodads. And all I'm doing is I'm kind of tucking it in here where the knot is at. That way it'll stay in there and it won't fall out. And there you have it, your fabric gift wrapped box. Wait a minute. I made some cookies earlier for a friend and I put them in one of our really cute Bev McCullough vintage tins. So I'm going to wrap this guy up too. It doesn't have to be square. This red one will be so pretty. So again, just bring up your sides. Tuck my fabric in. Bring up, oops, let me fold this in a little bit more. Now, you don't have to use quilting cotton. You could also use our beautiful rayon. You could also use our beautiful linen. Those would work as well. It doesn't have to be holiday themed either. This would work for a birthday gift. One of our beautiful floral prints would be awesome. Or any of our basics like solids, that would be really fun too. So just give this a tie. Tie it one more time. Tuck in any extra fabric. Oh my gosh, this is so stinking cute. And then you could use a little bit of ribbon and add a little ornament to it. I like this little white tinsel. So again, I'm just going to tuck this in here. Add a little handmade gift tag with the recipient's name on it, and you're good to go. I mean, how cute are these? All right, well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Be sure to follow us at Riley Blake Designs and check out more inspiration for Furoshiki fabric gift wrapping on our social media channels and blog.